Welcome to Brain Date, the dating game show that plugs into the contestants' minds, logs onto the mainframe and finds out just who is Neo and who is Trinity. I'm the Gold Brain, and now it's time to meet the contestants. The first contestant on the Blue Brains is Mark, and he's got a few things to say about dating and charades.
When you go out on a date, you don't really know how to sort of interpret the other person, and you find you're sort of like playing mental charades to sort of get through the entire night. Yeah, it's just interesting, just psychological.
We might get you to answer a few of the questions in charades. See what kind of interpretations we get there. But we'll meet the second person on the Blue Brains, a very blue Matthew.
How you doing?
Good. And Matthew spends a lot of time in the theatre.
Yeah, I've done quite a few short films recently. Last year I was on Australian Idol. It was the crazy Austin Powers, you know. Right. Yeah, I had Austin Powers all over the place.
Oh, you weren't Austin Powers at the Rossies, were you?
I was, yeah. No, walking around.
He's a very good Austin Powers, I can certainly vouch for that.
Look at your CV.
All right, and the third contestant on the Blue Brains is Aidan. And Aidan's a bit of a DJ. You want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I've been DJing since 2003, all over East Coast of Australia. And I've been involved with community radio on 102.1 FM 4ZZZ, doing some shows on there as well. I've toned down my schedule a little bit now, but still playing at the Empire and Mass nightclub.
They are the Blue Brains for today. And let's meet the Pink Brains. And the first of the Pink Brains is Amy. And she once was on Cartoon Capers with Agro, were you?
Yeah, I was when I was 9, yeah. My grandmother won a competition and me and my cousin got to go behind the desk with Agro and Aunt Anne-Marie.
What combination.
What goes on behind the desk with Agro?
Well, Jamie Dunn, who controls Agro, was making some funny faces at us, which made us relax a little bit.
The second on the Pink Brains is Hannah, and Hannah's a sleuthful journalist.
Yeah, I work in a sort of rural newspaper, so there's a bit of community link there, so you don't feel as horrible about doing some of the things you might otherwise.
Okay, great. And the third of the Pink Brains is Tara. And Tara has ambitions one day to own her own hotel.
I want to go to uni, and I want to actually want to build my own hotel and make it all mine.
Well, that's great. A bit of megalomania going on over there. But that's fine. We embrace all things here on Brain Date. So let's get into it. The rules of Brain Date are very simple. First, we show the contestants a prompt. After seeing or hearing the prompt, they write down the first thing that came to mind. We then compare answers, and if two contestants gave the same answer, then they match and score a point. You can match with more than one person in any question, and the contestants who match the most by the end of the game win. So let's get into the first question. And in this one, we're going to show the contestants 3 pictures, and they have to say, out of the 3, which band would they be in? Mark, out of those 3 bands, which one would you be in?
I'd have to go for Spice Girls. Definitely. Think of all those women.
And we'll move on to Matthew.
I'd probably say the Spice Girls as well. Yeah, I don't mind dressing up as a girl sometimes. It's lots of fun, you know. Get to shave my legs and everything.
All right, Aidan, are you with the Spices?
No way. I'd have to say C, Sex Pistols. Punk at heart, punk by nature.
We'll see if you get any matches with the Pink Brains, and we'll start with Amy. Which band would you be in?
I actually said Sex Pistols too. Bit of punk rock, never goes wrong.
Great, a matching Sex Pistol with Aidan. And Hannah?
I didn't think I'd score with any of the guys here, but I said Spice Girls as well.
Tara?
I went with the Spice Girls as well. I love the Spice Girls.
Cool.
Yes, very big fan.
So we get some matching between Aidan and Amy with punk, but the rest of them are spicing it up. So we'll move on to the next question. And this one, we're going to play the contestants 3 noises, and they have to say which one they find most annoying. So we're starting with the pink brains this time. And Amy, out of those sounds, which one do you find the most annoying?
Well, I used to have a boyfriend who could snore the house down, and it was very, very annoying. So B, snoring.
Hannah?
Yeah, snoring can actually really ruin a relationship.
And Tara?
I love my sleep, so snoring, anyone who decides to ruin my sleep, I don't like it at all. Snoring is bad.
Apparently you can stop snoring if you stop sleeping on your back. So a good thing is to cut a tennis ball in half and stick half of it to your back so you can't roll there. Of course, if that doesn't work, you take the other half over their mouth. But we'll see with Mark. Did you make a match with snoring?
Well, actually, you didn't have my pet hate, which is flatulence, but I went with snoring as well because it just drives me nuts.
All right, Matthew?
I'd have to say the crunching. You know, when you speak to someone on the phone, you're trying to talk to them, you know.
You have to be different.
No, I have to be different, don't you?
That's no good in terms of matching. You're out of the loop. Aidan, how did you go?
I'm even worse. Barking dogs and barking people, C.
Okay, so after that question, Mark's being a love machine with Hannah and Tara. And we're going to show the contestants 2 videos and they have to say which one is them. Okay, let's see, starting with the blue brains this time.
I'd have to say city. I really can't stand the country, you know.
Okay, and Aidan?
I have to say B, country. A bit laid back and a bit quiet, just like the country.
Okay, great. Mark?
I would have to say A for the city because being an actor by trade, you can't get many gigs in the country.
But we'll move on and see how Hannah went. Any matches there?
I'm busy, but I'm not busy in the city.
Great, some matches with Aidan there. And Tara?
I love the hustle bustle of the city. Absolutely love it.
And Amy?
I am definitely a city girl. I cannot stand to be in the country. It's too isolated. Need people, lots of people and lots of things to do.
The last question in this round, and it's another video, and the contestants have to say which one rings true for them. We'll start with the pink brains this time. Hannah. We'll move on to Tara. How did you go?
Well, I don't have genital warts and I'm a girl, so Listerine. I use it every day, so.
Sure, and Amy?
Yeah, the Listerine was the only thing that I could relate to in that as well. Have had no genital wart experiences and happy to say I've never been around someone who needs a penis pump, so.
Matthew?
I'd have to say the penis pump there. You know, just ask my ex-girlfriends, I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah.
You can actually try that penis pump on any part of the body. In fact, I gave it a go.
What's the difference?
Aidan?
Yeah, I had to go with B because it was the odd one out for me.
Let's move on to Mark.
Okay, well, I'm definitely a Listerine man because I believe in good breath, whether you're actually kissing somebody or talking professionally across a table.
So Mark and Tara got another point there and came out of the round in front on 4 points. But we'll see how they do in round 2 and we'll see you back here soon on Brain Date.
Don't suddenly join an actors or men's group and think she's going to find it a turn on. Prisoner of Azkaban sort of meets Casper the Friendly Ghost is not a very good look.